Hey guys, welcome to Money Mindset and More. And today I'm going to cover how I normally spend my weekends, and you can probably try to do something like that. And why I emphasize on weekend is that if you see carefully, you have around 104 days in a 365 days a year to work on anything which you want. So if anybody or any one of you thinks that they don't have enough time to work on any new skill, any new business, any ideas, then you are fundamentally wrong. If you combine, and this is my analysis, if you combine all the weekends and the public holidays, then probably you have around 125 days in any year in the US, any year to work upon anything which you want. And I think it's a lot of time if you spend it carefully. And this is how I spend my normal weekends. I try to answer these four questions, and obviously, these questions are tied to my long term goal. And those goals are personal as well as financials. So these questions helps me always analyze how far I am in my journey of achieving those goals. And I have planned those goals for almost 20 years. So it's not small time. It's hard, but you can actually start with 5 year or 10 year goals, something like that. Mine is 20 years. So that's how I work. So these four questions I try to answer every single weekend. The first one is, what could I have skipped or avoided in this week? So, for example, in the last week. So, for example, if I'm spending too much time on buying, let's say, groceries, or I'm taking a unnecessary trip to the market to buy something which might be combined and save time for me, things like that, right? How can I reduce my travel? How can I avoid some conversations which are not important at all? So if you interact personally with me, you will find out that I normally come out very pointed and direct, but that's actually helps me to the point and save my time. And that's how I normally operate. I always recommend to find a balance, but this question can definitely help you to figure out what you can cut or reduce in a week. Second question I ask myself, did I achieve my goals which I have set for the week? So let's say, for example, I have one of the goals to make one video and post it online. Now, my videos are not perfect at all. I have not put any studio, or I'm still in a process, but I have not put any studios or professional cameras or something like that, because those things will definitely delay my goal. My goal is very simple: create one video, share your experience or learning, and then post it on social media. As simple as that. So, did I achieve it? Yes, I did. So that's how you do. So if you have those long-term plan and you have short-term activities, and if you analyze those activities end of the week, you will probably achieve it. Now, third question is, what takes it will, or what tasks I need to carry out next week, which can take me to achieve my short-term goals, which might be 1 or 2 years, and then long-term goals, obviously 20 years I mentioned. So for me, for example, for next week also I have to make one video per week, but I added one more additional task where I am using one of the softwares to generate shorts for my videos, and then obviously posting and scheduling online on all the platforms. I started mid this week. I'm going to add that as a weekly activity every single day starting, let's say, tomorrow. So that will be additional one. And obviously all these things are something which is add on my corporate job and things like that. So I have those goals for my corporate job also. Similarly, I do for that thing. Okay, these are the activities next week. For example, I have to meet a customer for dinner. I have to send following details to one customer. I have to attend one workshop. All things will be aligned, and my calendar will be in sync with both the activities, so that I will neither underperform in any of those categories. Now, the last question is, I normally try to work on one habit which has to be improved for 2025 and next year. It is communication and public speaking. So that is the habit I am building upon, working on my pronunciation, communication skill, how to communicate better and take right pause, use right tones and things like that. That is a habit which I'm building starting, I think I started mid last year. So how far I am on that habit? Did I reach my practice goals? Did I reach my what you call achievement goals or not? Honestly, for me, I am still able to not do certain things which I have put in my goals, and I'm trying to expedite that. But because of all those activities around me, I'm not able to do a certain things which I wanted to finish by January 25. Doesn't seem like I will finish it. Still, we have, I think, 5 days, but I don't think so. I can do in next 1 week. But that habit I'm continuous building upon. I record my videos, I listen to them, and then I figure out, okay, these are the things I have to work on next time. And normally I don't take any retakes so that it looks better for posting. It is all honest one take shots where I write down my thoughts and then I will try to share based upon my memory. So these four questions. So try to see if you can analyze your last week. It does not matter whether you are a student. It does not matter whether you are a big founder, big successful people. Most successful people probably are doing better than me, but it does not matter what you do. Sitting down and finding out 3 4 more important things for yourself is going to help you in long run. And if you don't have these things, these answers, it means that you don't have goals. So probably you will go back and start figuring out goals. I'll probably make a video how I come up with goals for myself, and you might get some inspiration from that. But if you are not able to answer these 4 questions, I can guarantee that you don't have any goals. Because if you have goals, then only you will be able to answer it. Otherwise, what happens? Weekend comes, you enjoy, you go to work or you go to college, you go to school, and it's done. But if you have goals, then you wait for Friday to finish your goals and see if you have any gaps, and you try to fix those gaps over the weekend because you don't have any other things to do, and so that you can reach your goal. So it's tightly linked. Try to answer these questions. If you don't find any answers, you have to work on your goals. And please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Take care.